In this video, we are going to discuss about arithmetic operators in Python programming language. Arithmetic operators are useful in order to perform arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo, exponentiation, etc. Now let's see the list of arithmetic operators. The first operator is plus. Plus is known as addition operation. Second one is minus. Minus is called as subtraction operation. Next one is asterisk star. Star is called as multiplication operator. Next one is division. So this is called as division. Next one is two division symbols, two forward slashes. This operator is called as floor division. Next one is modulo, percentage. This is called as remainder operator. It will give modulo. So this is modulo operator. And the last one is asterisk star. So this is called as exponent or power operator. So let's see all these operators one by one. The first one is plus. We know about plus, addition. It is useful in order to perform addition operation on two operands. Let a number is like this, 10 plus 4. So what is the result? 10 plus 4 is nothing but 14. And the next one is minus. So minus means subtraction. It is useful in order to subtract one operand from another operand. Let the first operand is 10, second operand is 4. So 10 minus 4 means 6. Next one is multiplication. It is useful in order to perform multiplication operation on two operands. Let the first operand is 10, second operand is 4. So 10 into 4 means 40. So these three are the basic operators. Now let's see about the next one. That is nothing but division operator. Division operator is mainly useful in order to perform division operation on floating point numbers. So the result of division operator is always a floating point number. Why? Because we have to use this division operator for performing operations on floating point numbers. So if it is let both the numerator and the denominators are integer values, then also it will give a floating point number as the result. Division will give quotient value. It will give the exact quotient. The exact quotient value. Okay. Let's take an example. Let the first example is like this. 10, 4. Let the first number is 10. Let us solve here. Let the first number is 10. Whereas second number is 4. Then calculate the division operator. So here denominator is 4. Whereas numerator is 10. We know that 4 2s are nothing but 8. So 10 minus 8 means 2. Next point, we have to take 0 here. So 4 5s are nothing but 20. So what is the result here? This quotient is nothing but division result. So here the result of 10 by 4 is 2.5. So here division operator always gives this exact quotient. It always gives a floating point number as the result. Now let's take another example. 15 by 4. 15 by 4. So numerator is 15. Denominator is 4. So 4 3s are 12. 15 minus 12 means 3. So we have to take dot here. 0. 4 7s are 28. So 30 minus 28 means what? 2. So we have to take 0. So 4 5s are 20. So 0. So division operator will gives this exact quotient. So 3.75 is the result. Let us take another number. 10 by 2. 10 by 2. So here numerator is 10. Denominator is 2. So 2 5s are 10. So 10 minus 10 means 0. But we know that division operator will always gives a floating point number as the result. So here the result is not 5, the result is 5.0. So 5.0 is the result. Let us take another number. 10.5 by 2. 10.5 by 2. So we know that 2 5s are nothing but 10. Next 5 by 2, 0.5 by 2 is nothing but what? 0.25. So the result is 5.25 is nothing but result. Let us take one more number, minus 19. Minus 19 by 5. Minus 19 by 5. So here numerator is what? Negative number. So 5 minus 19. We know that minus 15 is neither to minus 19. So here the quotient is minus 3. So 5 into minus 3 means minus 15. Minus 15. So here we have minus here. So minus into minus means plus. So minus 19 plus minus 19 plus 15 means what? 4. I'm sorry. Minus 19 plus 15 means 4. So next we have to take 0. Next 8. So 5 8s are nothing but 40. So what is the result here? Minus 3.8 is the result. Minus 3.8 is the result. So this is about what is division. Now let's see about floor division. Floor division, it is useful in order to perform operations on integers as well as floating point numbers. Suppose if numerator as well as denominator is integer value, then it will give integer as the result. Whereas if one of the operand is float, then it will give a floating point number as the result. Floor division means it will give an integer value which is less than the corresponding result. Let us solve these 5 examples with the help of the floor division. And what is the next operator? Modulo. We know that modulo will always gives remainder as the output. Modulo will always gives remainder as the output. Now let us solve all these examples with the help of the floor division. Let's take the first example. So 10 pi by 4 floor division. So here 4, 10, 4 2s are 8. Here floor division means we have to take an integer which is the corresponding result. So if we perform 10 by 4, actually we will get 2.5 as the result. But floor division means we need to take an integer which is less than that number. So here we will get some 2.5 like that. So we have to consider an integer which is less than 2.5. Here 2 is an integer which is less than 2.5. So the result will become 2. So if we perform the operation, then we will get what? 2 as the remainder. So we know that modulo will always gives remainder as the result. So 10 modulo 4 means we will get 2 as the result. Let us take the second example. So 15 by 4. 15 by 4. So 4, 15. So 4 3s are 12. Then 3 point we will get some result. But we have to consider an integer which is less than that integer. So 3.74 is the actual result. But floor division means it will gives an integer which is less than the result. Here 3 is an integer which is less than 3.75. So the result will become 3. Here 4 3s are 12. 15 minus 12 means 3. So 15 modulo 4 means we will get 3 as the result. Let us take the next example. 10 modulo 2. So 10 by 2. Here we know that floor division means if both operands are integer, then it will gives integer as the result. Whereas if one of the operand is float, then it will gives float as the result. Here both operands are int, so int is the result. Both operands are int is the result. 10 by 2, it will gives the exact result, that is 5. So 10 modulo 2 is nothing but 0 is the result. So 2 10s, 2 5s are 10, 10 minus 10 means 0. Next one is 10.5 by 2. 10.5 by 2. So 2, 10.5. So 2 5s are 10. We will get some 5.2 like that. But we have to consider only an integer which is less than the integer. So here 5 is an integer which is less than some 5 point something. So the result is 5. 5 is the result. 10.5 minus 10 means 0.5. So if you perform modulo, 10.5 modulo 2 means 0.5 is the result. Let us solve the last example. Minus 19 by 5. Minus 19 by 5. So 5 minus 19. Here 5 3s are 15. 5 4s are 20. 20 is nearer to 19 here. Okay, not 15. We should not take 15 here. Minus 20 is nearer to minus 19. So here the quotient will become minus 4. So 5 4s are what? 5 into minus 4 means minus 20. So we have to perform minus operation. So minus into minus means plus. 20 minus 19 means 1. So what is the remainder here? The remainder result is 1. Whereas coming to the division floor division, the result is, here it is an integer value only. So directly we can take that value. So minus 4 is the result. Now let's see the last arithmetic operator. That is exponentiation or power operator, which is denoted by 2 double asterisks, 2 stars. Let's take an example here. 2 star 3. So this is equivalent to 2 power 3. So what is 2 power 3? 8 is the result. Let's take one more example. 3 star 4. That is nothing but 3 power 4. The result of 3 power 4 is 3 square means 27. 3 square means 9. 3 cube means 27. Whereas 3 power 4 means 84 is the result. 81 is the result. So this is about arithmetic operators in Python programming language.